this weekend. I think the last pro show of the year. Not too sure about this. I have to check the calendar again. But there is a show this weekend. It's called it's called the Big Man Weekend Pro Show. Kind of a funny name, right? The Big Man Weekend, because there's also a woman. What about the woman, guys? We should call it the big binary, non-binary weekend. I'm just kidding. But there's actually 26 open guys in the open category, so that's big show. And it's kind of similar to the Romania, because I think now the guy to beat will be Akeem. But I'm gonna go over, I think, what will be the top six, and it is pretty interesting. So I think the top six will be, Akeem, Emir, um, Christian Volsky, Horse MD, Matthias Holweck, and Mark Hector is coming back. And also Laris Breed is also going to be at that show. He had a very good showing, I think, was it in Texas? He had fourth in Texas. So let's go over these guys real quick, then we'll talk, about my prediction after that. All right, here we are. So the last update from Akeem is actually 2 days ago, and it's the back double bicep. And I think that's the best back double bicep that I've seen Akeem do. Honestly, like the hamstrings are stripped, the glutes seem to be really in, and the back has a lot of detail. Of course, his back double, I've said it before, everybody knows that it was kind of like a weaker shot for him. But I think, if you put the fact that his insertions are a little bit different than most guys with the lats and stuff, it was more of a conditioning thing for him. But now I think he's balancing his lack of, like, maybe lat proportions and insertions with a good amount of freaking detail, especially for Akeem. So I think he's going to be the guy to beat, because if his back double is like impressive, I know he's standing alone here, but if it's that impressive, I think he's gonna probably win this show, unless the other guys are really on and they can beat Akeem because Akeem from the front, it's front double, and from the side, pretty crazy. So I think Akeem here is going to be the guy to beat. Let's see another back relax right here. You see, he's really aiming on the conditioning, showing, and see how thick his erectors are. It's pretty crazy. So I think he's the guy to beat. Front double, I've posted about that before. That was 6 days ago. Is just nuts. It's like Ronnie Coleman type arms. Really crazy. If you look at that, nobody's beating that shot from the front, because it is the open class. And the lat spread here, really good. Like, yeah, I don't think I think when he does the back lat spread, you don't really see or care about, like, maybe the lack of lower lats a little bit, but it was more in the back double here. But now here, it doesn't really matter. Like, his erectors are so big, it's kind of like closes the gap almost. So that is crazy. And Akeem, he got second place in Romania, and this is November 16. I think that was before the other show. So look at that. Side tricep crazy, side leg crazy, really good. So yeah, I think this is gonna be the guy to beat. Honestly, this is him on stage against Rafael. And the thing is, Rafael is like a top tier bodybuilder now, right? With his Arnold placings and stuff. Olympia, he didn't do as good, but now beating Akeem like that and looking even better in the Arnold, I feel like this is a really good Akeem we're gonna have, because he didn't look shabby at all against Rafael here. He beat him in a lot of shots too. It's just Rafael's aesthetics are, the proportions are better. But yeah, side chest here. Look at that. That's just crazy. That was November 10. But since then, so this is the back lat spread that he had before the last show. And now if we look at the one here, where is it? Where's the lat spread? Was it here? No. Was it? No. Right here. See that? I mean, I could put the two side by side here. You can see he's had some improvement in a short amount of time. So I think Akeem will be the guy to beat. And now Emir. I called him Emiro in the past. In my other videos, people gave me shit. But it's because of his last name together. I thought his name was like Emiro, and then Miragic was like his last name. But no, his first name is Emir, and his last name is Omeragic or Omeragic. Not sure how he says it. Only 25 years old. Really good. His last post was this one here, one day out before Romania. Pretty crazy. Really good. That was before the other show actually. But this is how crazy he was with the conditioning, right? Crazy, crazy. And he looks pretty freaking full here. Like, look at this fucking shot here. It's crazy. It's just maybe he needs a little bit more muscle in the arms and stuff. I'm trying to find this is from his last show right here. You look right where he belongs, up there. But so this is November 10 again. So I don't think he posted. Did he post anything since then? Well, I don't think he could get even better than this, unless there's some maybe it was a little bit flat and they can add fullness. But this guy Emir, yeah, this is like before the other show, before Romania. 3 days ago he posted that. Yeah, he didn't post anything new. Let's see stories. Maybe in the stories he did.
Euch allen gut. Ich hoffe, ihr seid alle gesund, fit und munter. Ja, ich bin zufällig hier in Alicante gerade gelandet eben. So, Friends,
So, yeah, we don't have any. Oh, it's doing cardio. Holy shit, this guy working hard. His buddy there. Hey, man, keep going, lady. All right, well, Emir is keeping it this is like a secret, like Dorian Yates, like the shadow, like he's working in the shadows, and he's got to get a spotlight in the on stage in Spain, because I think the city is Alicante, Spain. There's also the amateur show there, but yeah. So Emir is going to be at the top for sure. Wolski Christian Wolski. Christian Wolski. Well, this guy has been in the top first call out and top fives and top six and all the shows he did so far in the in the past this year. This is from the Prague. He had a good run this year, honestly. He looked really good in Prague. He looked really good in Romania too. Yeah, this guy decided he's gonna do all the shows. He said, screw it, I'm doing all the shows. Is this a recent picture? Yeah, November 17. That's before too. And these guys are not posting right now. They're just staying like on the cover or something. This is like his November 20 post, a week out. He posted that, but that's from the Prague show again. So I'm assuming he's also going to be, maybe in the first call out. I think so. Maybe six, maybe at the tail end of the first call out. Because he needs a little bit more muscle, because that's all he needs. Because the structure is amazing. If we look here, most muscular. And then I think he's going to do a front double here. See that? Great V-taper, flaring quads. Arms are good. Definition is good. Abs are good. Lat spread is good. So I think he's going to be a good top contender for sure. All right, Horse MD. And by the way, what you see on the screen right now is me looking on my Instagram, so you know what I'm talking about. Because when I screen share with the app I'm using, the application Riverside, it's good quality for the recording of the cameras, but for some reason the screen share, especially with the videos, is pretty blurry. So we're gonna go through a screen record on my phone. So Horse MD, he is Brazil's favorite, along with Rafael Brandao. This is a shot from 2 days ago. There we go. Finally, a guy who posts something recent. So I think he has one of the best legs in the bodybuilding world right now. He's got a good amount of muscle. And like Akeem, his back double is the weakest link on his physique. But let's see the leg here. Veiny, big, hard. Pause. Very good. And the waist, when he gets the waist in, the waist is pretty tight when he like flexes it, right? It's just he has a wider hip, so he needs to be on and flex all the time because he's got good abs. You just gotta flex him, right? So leg was crazy here. What is he doing here? Oh, he's posing beside the pool with his puppies. Let's zoom in a little bit. If he has a good silhouette, honestly, he just needs to, maybe add a little bit more muscle in some areas. But overall, his size is pretty good. Good lat spread. He's doing like the hands behind the back technique, which is good. He closes the gap between the lats and the forearms a lot if you do that, because you can bring your elbows forward and your arms create less of a gap because they're more bent. It's a good way to do a lat spread, I find, for some people. Here's a shot. You can see here in the lower lat, he's lacking a little bit of lat, but hey, it's pretty hard to get the massive back if you don't have the genetics for it. I can attest that myself. But he had a great showing. That was in Prague. Really good, right? Better than the Romania. Great before and after here. 10 years. Boom. See that? From a kid in Brazil with a lot of inspiration, aspirations, goals. And then for some people, they work 10 years, they get nowhere near where they're supposed to be. They don't even get past his before shot. But for him, he pretty much tripled in size and got leaner. So that's pretty good. And I think what does horse MD stand for? I think it's regarding the medication some horses can get. That's what I heard. It's the rumor. So it's kind of a funny name, for an open bodybuilder. He doesn't give a boop, 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 doing curls here. So that's 18 hours ago. So I guess that is the latest update we get from him. Working on his arms. That may be like a pump workout to deplete or carb up, depending where he's at. Yeah. I guess that's the Airbnb he's got. Yeah, that's in Alicante. That's where it was posing. I never went to Spain, actually. That must be his video guy. Oh, he likes small tomatoes. He's walking around in the sun. I wouldn't do too much of that because if you get a sunburn, it's going to create. He's in the middle of the highway. That's hilarious. If he gets a sunburn, that could make him retain a little bit of water. It happened to one of Dorn's client. He was like tanning beside the pool, and then he got a sunburn. So annoying. So that's actually a good picture of like the main guys doing it. Andrew Presti's in there too. We'll have to see what he's up to too. All right. Well, good luck, Horse MD. And now, Andrea Presti. He did a great comeback from prejudged to finals in Prague. Let's see his latest post. That was 7 hours ago. Great abs. This guy's abs are really good. They're thick, like little bricks. They're very, very 3D. And I think he might be looking leaner there, smaller. Because I think he tried to go really big, but now see that? I think he's like looking way harder here. Side leg is harder. I think he needs a little bit more hamstring, or maybe that's the way he's posing. But the glutes are in. I think he's showing the definition here. He's doing a lot of posts about the definition, right? Because I'm guessing he got a lot of the constructive feedback from his last show to dry out a little bit more, lean out. He's in a plane here 3 days ago, doing a lot of aesthetic stuff for his YouTube. A lot of eating, probably. Obviously, he's a bodybuilder. Here's, whoa, is he signing? Did he write a book? No way, he wrote a book? Whoa, what's the book? Andrea Presti, Diventas Io Cese. That's crazy. All these guys lining up for buy his book. That's awesome. Good job, man. I'm really curious what the book is about. Somebody in the comment, no, maybe comment. But that's a nice profile pic too. Come raggiungere propri obiettivi scegliendo farsi o ci si rende felici. I don't know what that means. Let's see the translation here. Whoa, it's a big translation. One sec. Boom. Okay. Was a really special day. Seeing at your tour of Become What You Are. I guess it's a book you wrote about becoming who you are. Maybe helping you with your goals, your full potential. And I mean, you guys can press pause on this right now and read it if you want. I'm not going to do that. So he wrote a book about achieving goals or something. But I think he might be achieve his goal of maybe winning a show. You think this guy can beat a king like that? Because I think this shot here, upper body alone like that, that's a crazy shot. And one of the widest guys I've actually competed against is Adrian Presti. I saw him like at the weigh-ins. You have all your jackets. I'm a I'm a tall guy too. I don't have the widest clavicles, and so when I see all these guys with like giant delts and white clavicles, I'm like, oh my god, this guy's gonna be Mr. Olympia. But then on stage, obviously, your flaws get exposed. But it's always impressive, especially with Edgar Presti when he's like fully clothed. Even when he's like depleted, he looks white as a house. He looks like as white as Ronnie or something. So good luck, Andrea. Hope you do well. Seems like you leaned out. Good job, man. Mark Hector. All right. The comeback kid of Alicante, of the big man weekend. And he's a big man himself. This guy is huge. Let's see this pic here. This was posted about 2 weeks ago. And Mark Hector, honestly, has like really, really good muscle bellies, great proportions, very aesthetic, but massive at the same time. Side chest right here. Look at that. This is he's going to fight for the top with that shot. He's probably going to have one of the best side chests of the show. Look at this. It's pretty crazy. Abs, waist is tight. The waist is tight because that's a hard shot to hit. To have everything tight like that is very good. Maybe his weak point is maybe the legs. I don't know. These shots look really good. Even the calves are pretty good here. Yeah, it's awesome. Let's try to find another shot. Here, the side leg is big. Side tricep is good. Waist is flat. No holes. I really hope he doesn't hit this too quick. Because I feel this looks better, the side, than the front for him. So I don't like when guys they do the side tricep and then right away they turn to the front right away. They do like a front tricep. It's called a side tricep. You should keep the side tricep. But I don't know if he's doing that. That's maybe just a picture. But on the right, you can see his back, which is crazy. But you're gonna be the best back on stage there. Honestly, like who else? Emir's a good back, but this is like a flex wheeler type structure back, so it's gonna be really good. And if that's a recent picture here, crazy arms, legs are actually really good there. You know what? Mark Hector could be winning this thing. It just depends how big he looks besides Akeem and the other guys, right? Because by himself, when you have like really, really good structure, you look huge. But this is a crazy shot. I wonder, that's from October. Not too sure. Boom, boom. Yeah, that's a good transition. Boom, side chest. Bah. Feel he popularized that really well. He would actually not even hit the side chest too long. He would go to this instead. But Mark Hector could be. I think he's the dark horse of this show. Hey, no pun intended. Okay, good luck, Mark. Lewis Breed, IFBB Pro. So this is a guy. He's more of a mass monster. Is that his latest shot? 8 hours ago. Yes, it is. Let's zoom in a little bit. Striations, they're good. He's lean. We'll see how dry he gets. Because for a guy like that, besides after looking at a guy like Mark Hector, this is pure mass monster. But look, the glutes are in though. I'm not sure if the Mark Hector's glutes were really in, but this is a guy who's just like a ton of muscle. He's like a walking brick house. But for a guy to do well with the structure, he needs to be really, really peeled. But he was in Texas when he got fourth in Texas. He has the thickest lat spread of the gang, though. Huge. Huge guy. Striations on the chest. That's good. This shot is really crazy. I shared it before. Boom. So Lewis Breed gonna fight for the first call out. We're gonna wish him good luck. Matthias Holvek, because the W's are like V in Germany. He is the guy who surprised a lot of people in Prague by getting third behind Bumstead, and he looked awesome beside Bumstead. So here's let me see. He was traveling here. That was 10 days, 8 days ago. I heard he's actually a classic guy. That's from his last show in Prague. This is where his physique placed him third behind Bumstead and Martin. Really good. I really like his structure. Look at that. Crazy, right? I think he's going to be in the one of the top spots, right? I mean, I think who was like Horse and D was there. There was some guys, but do you guys think the show this weekend is going to be harder than Prague if you remove Martin and Sebum, right? Because if Martin and Sebum didn't show up, he would have won the show. Matthias would have been qualified for the Olympia. So can he beat Akeem with his combination of perfect structure, awesome symmetry, great conditioning, and the right amount of muscle to crack the first call out? Really curious. Like if you compare this guy to Hector, is he beating Hector? Because he has less muscle than Hector. I wonder if the fact that Sebum was there, also a classic guy, actually helped him out. Helped him stand out more. Like this shot is crazy here. I love that shot. Great physique, Matthias. Let's see how you fare though against some mass monsters like Lewis Breed, Akeem, Emir. Emir's pretty big, with the back and everything. I don't know, right? And then this Horse MD is gonna be back, but he did beat Horse MD, so I'm really curious. But we don't have any. Oh, wait a minute, that's the last thing here. 3 days ago. Let's watch that real quick. Oh, that's from Prague. Yeah, some guys they like to stay focused, right? They like to stay focused. They don't post too much. It's either they don't want to have the negative feedback because there's always haters, right? Wherever you are, there's always going to be somebody that's going to talk shit. Maybe except if you're Chris Bumstead. Everybody loves Bumstead. But anybody else, people will talk shit. So what I would do sometimes is that I would actually post something, because it's good to post. You get a lot of traction when you're competing, so it's good for social media and stuff. But I had actually a hack. I would ask my wife, "Hey Taylor, can you just read me only the good comments?" And then it would make me feel good, because you don't really feel good physically when you're that close to a show. Really, great app shot. So anything that makes you feel good, you're gonna do it. That's why they do. Some people smoke cigarettes, some people vape, some people chew a lot of gum, because you're trying to get some relief, right, from this from being uncomfortable all the time. So you know what? You give me a little bit of juice with the good comments. I would tell her that. Great routine he had. I really loved his routine, Matthias. He was a great at transitions. Really liked his posing. I think he won the best. He would have won the best posing award of that show. I just loved all the transitions he would do, all the shots, the tilted hips, twisting shots, transitions. That's a great shot here, kind of like head corny. I like that too. Boom. Yeah, good job, Matthias. All right, well, good luck to all the competitors. So I think my prediction will be this. Let's see. It's kind of hard. Akeem first, all right? Shit, it's harder than I thought. Akeem first. Yeah, I guess who will be there? So Akeem first. Let's put Matthias second place. Because if you use bodybuilding math, you always take the runner up or the third place. Let's say if there was three guys and Martin won, Sebum second place, and they both don't do the following show. And then Akeem won I guess, runner up against Rafael, who was a really high placing guy. Well, it's like going to be Akeem versus Matthias Holvek. So these guys, 1 and 2, because they're gonna give it to the more open guy, Akeem. Especially if he improves since last show, Akeem should win this. So Akeem, Matthias, and then who would be third? I think Emir. Emir has had a good run. It's really hard, really conditioned, so I think he's gonna do really well there. And then we could go either Horse MD or maybe Hector. But what if Adria Presti, because he's an Olympian, what if Adria Presti actually in his top, even his best ever, he's going to beat Mark Hector. So I think that's what's going to happen. So Hector 5, Adria Presti 4th, 3rd Emir, 2nd place Matthias, and 1st place Akeem. And I'm going to bet that Horse MD is going to miss the mark and get 6th or something. But if Horse MD is really on, then Hector's off, Adria Presti's off, 5th place Horse MD. So that should be my prediction. But what is your prediction? What's your guys' top 5? You gotta let me know in the comments. You have to let me know in the comments. So good luck to all the competitors. Let me know what you guys think about the show. And always within the first hour to hour of every video I upload, I actually try to respond to all the comments. And right now, the Jack Factory Black Friday sale is on. And I think it's BOGO for the protein. And whatever sale there is on the website, you can actually use my code AV to save an extra 15%. Not 10% like the other sponsories. It's 15 here. So use my code, go on the Jack Factory, buy one, get one free for protein. That's worth it because you're going to use a lot of that. So if you have a couple $100 saved up, you should stack up with some protein. It's really good. And this is the flavor vanilla oat milk cookie. It's really good. I also like their peanut butter chocolate one. It's really good too. So yeah, and all my sponsors are doing Black Friday sales. So if you go into the links, you should click that and check it out. And if you want to go on Amazon for Jack Factory, I got some links in the bio for that because they already have their Black Friday sale, everything put on there. They actually have more products on Amazon than on their website for now. So check out all the link. Iron Bowl Strength, great Black Friday sale. Biolabs, if you want all that type of stuff, you know, the BPC and everything, it's all on there. They're gonna have theirs Friday on the ball though, only one day, so you gotta check them out for that. But you should definitely check everything. And also I got some programs, ebooks and stuff right underneath the video, right attached to the YouTube. There's my store there. If you want to get a t-shirt, if you want to get some ebooks, whatever it is. I got 2 ebooks right now. I'm writing an arm one. I'm writing one also to prevent heart attacks. But right now I got calves and legs. You know, start from the bottom and we're gonna go to the top. And yeah, happy Thanksgivings to all the Americans. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this, because I know a lot of you guys watch this and are not subscribed, it would be kind of cool if you did. It would help me. It would make me happy. I'd be happy if you do that. So like, comment, and stuff, and see you guys next time.